What we're gonna do today is our favorite memories together that we have.
We've been
2.5 years.
2.5 years. So we first started dating October 25th. A long time ago. 2015, right, babe?
2015.
2015. 10/25/15.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been 2.5 years, but I swear it feels like
just yesterday that we started dating.
I feel like we've been dating like forever.
So, do you want to start or should I start?
You can start because I have a couple already, so I want to see what you're gonna say.
So definitely one of my favorite memories was us just texting before we even met.
You want to let them know how?
I would never really text Steph back, but she was always very persistent and stuff. Definitely that is probably my favorite memory, just because like that's when we first started to get to know each other, and like all the cute messages, and I remember the feeling that I used to get. No, but it's different. Like, you know, when you first start dating someone and you're talking to them,
to get to know them, yeah.
Like, you know, you have this little feeling, like these little butterflies every time they text you. And I still get butterflies with her, but it's like different, you know? Like now we live together, so it's like, you know, I get to see her every day and all that stuff, and that's amazing. But definitely that would be one of my favorite memories.
All right, so my first favorite memory is, so we met on Tinder. If you guys don't know, we'll explain everything like link below. So we met, and I got into a car accident right before I met her. So my first thing was, wow, I need to drive her picking up my grandma's car. So I was like, damn, she's gonna judge me, like it's not the car that I had. So that was my first thought. So I'm there driving to see her, super nervous, like sweaty, And one of the first things we asked each other in the text, she asked me how tall I was. And I said 5'5", but 5'6" on a good day. So that day, I picked her up and I was like, where are we going? She's like, well, you choose left or right. I chose right. We ended up going to Hoboken. The first day once we got out the car, because I picked her up, and she's like, I knew you were short. And I was like, what you talking about? It's a good day. I'm 5'6".
Oh my God, yeah, that was funny.
And we went to One Republic. That was our first date. Yeah, that was definitely my first.
Yeah, that was a good memory. And we stayed up, like we went to One Republic.
We left once it closed.
We left at like 2, and this was on a Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday.
We had internship.
And then, no, I'm just thinking about that. But definitely we were there till like 5 in the morning.
Talking all night in the car, like talking to each other, figuring things out. And then also, I'm gonna just jump into my other memory. So, because it's right after this, so literally it was like 5, we saw the sunset from the car, and she had to open up the dentist office, or had to be there by 7 or whatever the case is. And I had my internship in the city at 8, New York City, so I was like, damn, it took me like an hour, and I was like, shit, it's 5, like we gotta go home soon before I gotta at least power nap it, if not change and go home and go straight to the city. And literally she's like, oh, do you want to get breakfast? I hate breakfast. I
don't eat breakfast either, but I was just starving.
Just starving. Well, I eat breakfast here and there now, but I hate breakfast. And I hate fast food breakfast even more. And there was a McDonald's by her mom's place, and literally she's like, oh, we can I was like, oh, we can get something around here, thinking we'd go to like a...
Nothing was open.
Nothing, I understand that, but I didn't think McDonald's was her option. So she's like, oh, let's just go to McDonald's and have their breakfast. She's like, oh, you're okay with that? And I was like, yeah. So we ordered it. It was like our first like meal together.
Yeah.
But it was like nice to spend the have like spend all night with you and then eat have breakfast with you in the car. It was just a good feeling. And I was like, oh, this is so sweet, even though I didn't really like it. But I gave her the rest of the food. Like I think I had one pancake.
Yeah.
And I gave her everything else. But yeah, I just had to add it on because it was right after that.
Yeah, that was a good memory. Another good memory that I have is, it's good and bad, but it was our first vacation together.
Oh my god.
So I was working at Apple part-time and she was working at H&M. So like, you know, it's not like great money or anything. So we were planning this trip because we're like, oh, let's go on a vacation together, let's go somewhere. And we saved up.
And it was my senior year.
Yeah, it was her senior year.
College. I'm not that young.
That would be so awkward.
That would be mad awkward. How would I explain to my mom? I met a girl on Tinder.
Anyways, so we had to save for our trip. We went to Cali, we went to San Francisco, and we went to LA. And
shout out to my sorority sister Dahlia, hooked it up in LA.
Yeah, so we were out there for like a good week in March. We had this whole thing planned out. That weekend or that week, Steph had hurt her knee, so we went to LA first.
Due to unfortunate events.
We went to LA first though, right?
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, we went to LA first, so we were able to go to Disneyland and all these things. So the whole time when we were planning to go to Cali, I had bought Steph a promise ring. And when I found out that we were going to California and that we were going to go to Disneyland, I was like, oh my God, I could give her the promise ring at Disneyland. Like, how freaking cute would that be? In a rush because we woke up late and our flight was like at 6 and we woke up like at 4:30. We were supposed to like already be at the airport. I left the ring, I left everything that we were supposed to take to LA. Anyways, I forgot it. We get back and we're unpacking and then I put it on the couch and she sees the little Tiffany box and she's like, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah, I literally, cause I'm just like, I'm not like
on the box.
I'm not big on like brands like that. Like I only know certain things because of her. So I legit like, I'm like, what is this? Like I'm thinking it's like a soap box. Like,
oh my God.
I didn't think it was a Tiffany box. Like I didn't even know like what a, damn that sucks. I didn't know what a Tiffany box was. But now I know.
The little blue box.
Now I know the little blue box. The little teal.
But yeah, so I ended up giving her that ring and it was for our 6-month anniversary.
Lesbians move fast. Just letting you know now.
Why are you yelling?
Because I need people to know.
So yeah,
and if
so
you don't know, now you know.
I gave it to her for our 6-month anniversary and she was just so happy. And I was just happy. That memory just makes me so happy because we were able to take that vacation. I was able to give her that ring. Like, even though we were struggling a little bit, we were still able to make it and make the best out of that vacation. And it was our first vacation. Like, how can you ever forget your first vacation? So that's one of my favorite memories.
My memory actually was gonna be going to Disneyland.
It was so much fun.
It was so much fun. Like I didn't think Disneyland was that. Like my favorite memory of that of all time was at night when they were closing down the park and all the fireworks. And it's like a story. Like
they tell you the story.
They tell you the story of like Walt Disney, and like it's like all animated and like it's like, what is it?
It was literally like it was projected
onto all the houses, and you see it on the like castle. And I was in like, oh, I was just like the whole time, and like the parade, everything was just so like awesome that I was just like,
yeah.
I would have never like in a million years.
That was the best part.
That was legit my best part of California. Like
going to the beach.
Yeah. LA has my heart. Like San Francisco, no. I hurt my knee there, so hell no. LA has
but we're gonna
my heart.
give it another try eventually. Since you said that, let's see what else is another good memory of ours. Our first year anniversary going to Mexico together was amazing. It was the first time I've ever gone to a different country. The only country I've ever gone to is Honduras. We were out there for a week. We went snorkeling, so we saw turtles, we saw the fishes. What else did we do?
We went on it was like a booze cruise. That were on the boat, and they it was like drinks and everything.
It was part of the snorkeling with the turtles, so they would take you to like a different beach, and you were able to like throw yourself off the boat and all this stuff. So that was super cool, and just being at the resort and like being at the beach, and it was the first time I've ever seen like blue water, so it was really special. And then us celebrating our anniversary.
My favorite thing was Costa Rica.
Oh my god,
It was for her birthday. So my favorite thing was zip lining through like the forest in Costa Rica, and also
so cool.
ATVing. We did it on our own. We rented ATVs, and we went with my sorority sister Angelica, my best friend from high school, Savanas, and my best friend Rob right now. Our best friend now because he's part of the gay clique. And it was all 5 of us, and we legit hopped on these ATVs. We asked our Airbnb host, we're like, hey, how do you get to a waterfall from here? It was like an hour and a half ATV driving, and she just told us, follow the road. Ended up following the road. It was like the dopest thing. We climbed through the jungle, parked our ATV. It was like the most like surreal like moment ever, and we were just one with nature, like seeing the monkeys, like.
And in Costa Rica, when we went, it was around May, so it was like their wet season. So
we didn't expect it.
The Airbnb that we were staying in, the owner's girlfriend told us that ATVing to where we were going was gonna be the best thing ever, because there were parts that were like full of water, so when you went through
it was awesome.
So it was so much fun. Like it wasn't like a dry road, so you had to go through like little ponds, and like it was like little streams of like the lake that was passing through whatever, like wherever we were going through.
It was awesome.
So we were able to like get wet, and it was just really cool. So it was a cool experience. We also have a video of Costa Rica.
Check it out.
We'll put it down below too, so if you guys want to check it out and see us zip
just
lining,
our little adventure. It was the best.
But it definitely was like one of the best birthdays. I think another good memory is us moving out.
That's a good milestone.
I think it's been one of my favorite memories so far, because we're still living it right now. It's been what, a week?
Some change.
Yeah, a week. I mean, we signed our lease in November. So ever since November, we've been setting for this past week, and it's been an amazing feeling to have your own home, especially with someone that you love. It's really special. You get to just bond and do things that you couldn't do before.
Or pretty cool. Like it's like, you know, furnishing the place how we like it. So I definitely feel like we've grown a lot since when we first started dating, both individually and as a couple, because I think I wouldn't be, well, I'm already persistent and very goal oriented, but I feel like because of her that I want to set an expectation, and that way she sets an expectation, and then we just like, we vibe off of each other, like, oh, she's doing this, I need to do this, I need to do that. So we're like, not that we're competing against one another, but it's like, oh, I see her succeeding, I want to succeed as well, so we can both succeed together.
Yeah.
So I think that's like
yeah.
I think that's what keeps us going, for sure, especially since we're both like, we have things that we always want to achieve.
It's definitely been one of the greatest moments so far. Yeah. So, yeah.
I think that's a good way to end it. Everyone struggles. Don't think, you know, everything's perfect. Or, you know, people may be, you know, watching like, hey, wow, I wish I was like them. But you'll all get to where you want to be.
Yeah, you just have to
We've struggled so much. It's just people don't see that.
And I mean, even till then, like till now, like, I mean, personally, I have my moments where I don't feel like I am doing enough. But just know that you are enough and you are doing enough. And anything's possible. We're here living in our apartment that is like our perfect place, and it's not just a home, it's like where we are starting to live and make memories. And hopefully we're here for a while too. Like, I remember us talking about this moment all the time. We would go to IKEA and look at furniture.
Just for fun, so.
And just look at furniture that we would possibly want. And we were able to go back to IKEA and just purchase all the stuff. But definitely those have been like one of our good memories.
Yeah, well, there's
definitely
lots, but we're already here like
yeah. One more thing is seeing her graduate. That was freaking amazing too when we first started.
I graduated
2 years ago.
2 years ago from Rutgers University, New Brunswick, here in Jersey, and my guest speaker was Obama, so that was pretty.
Yeah, that was awesome. We got to see.
Yeah. My uncle flew in from Brazil, and he was like, Obama, and I was like,
yeah. So that's super cool too. But yeah,
I think that's good for now. Yeah. Or you guys want to see, like, I know Lei has a like a vlog page that she has going on. She does hair tutorials. A lot of you guys ask about her curly hair journey. So we will list that below. It's on Instagram. It's a public page. So you can, for the most part, it's kind of her own thing that she has going on. So if you guys do want to follow that, definitely check it out. You don't have to follow it, but you can like some of her photos. She has some pretty dope things, and I, for the most part, is the dope photographer. Yeah, I'm good with the angles, but definitely keep in touch, you guys. Subscribe, follow, do what you gotta do. You can turn your notifications on. We appreciate it. But definitely, you know, continue spreading the love and the support. We appreciate it all, and we'll definitely have more videos coming your way for sure.
Yep. So thank you for watching, guys.
Bye.